We're going to get to the project part, you guys. We get to play. I love this. Okay, so let me share with you guys what surface I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using our cutting board. This is a double-sided wooden cutting board. So we're going to use that tonight. And then we're also going to use one of our mini tags. So I'm using both of these surfaces together. I want to make sure I'm in screen for you guys. And then I'm going to use these two transfers because I wanted to make this project double-sided so that it's not taking up a lot of space in storage. It's something that we can keep out for longer. So I'm going to get these out and get these prepped and ready to go. And I'd love to hear while I'm doing this, down in the comments, why don't you guys let me know, what was your favorite thing I unboxed? Was it a favorite one of those two? So Amberly is saying it's either the pumpkin, the shimmer pumpkin, or the shimmer plum is her favorite. Okay, so what I wanted to do with these surfaces is, this one in particular, I'm going to give this a little bit of a paint job. And so I wanted to take my placement tape here. It's like washi tape if you're familiar with washi tape. Oh, before I do that, I better look at this before I do that because I want to make sure I have a good idea of where I want my placement tape to go. Okay. Okay. I think that probably will work really well for that. Okay. And then, yep, that will work perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my placement tape and I'm going to try, I'm going to eyeball it, you guys, because that's how I craft. So I'm just going to place this tape on there. I'm trying to get it pretty straight. Okay. And then I want to wrap it all the way around. And then Amberly's like, what are you doing, Mom? Okay. So, Amberly, you want to say hi in the camera so you're not just like the mystery person on the other side?
No.
No, not really? Okay. She doesn't want to say hi to you guys. She wants to be the mystery person.
I like being mystery person.
Okay.
Mystery
So, Amberly has been my helper since I first started with Chalk Couture.
Because I'm helpful.
Because you're helpful? Yeah. 3 years ago, and a little over 3 years ago. And so she's been actually chalking since she was about
9, maybe 10. So I'm 12 now. I'm turning.
Well, you're turning
like 9, 10.
About 9 years old, maybe 8. Okay. So I have our white washi tape. Oh my goodness, sis. I have our white Chalkology paste, and I'm just going to reach in here. I'm going to grab our color tray, and I'm going to grab a spatula here, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of this white. I don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to use our fine mist sprayer. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to that. Now our chalk paste is water soluble, so it blends with water really, really well. But we're just adding a little bit in here just to thin it out so we can use it like paint, because it is paste, it is not paint. It dries like chalk, but it is smudge proof when it dries, which is awesome. And when you're painting like this, you want to make sure that you are always doing this on your first step or two, because you want to make sure that you give it enough time to dry, so that you're not having to wait so long for your project because you want to craft and you want to get this done kind of quickly. So I'm just kind of putting that on just like it would be paint. And as you can see, it's pretty good coverage even just with one coat. And so now I'm gonna let that set for just a second. And I'm gonna move on to another part of the project. Now you'll notice I'm gonna kind of jump back and forth because I want to make sure that we're not taking forever doing this, right? So this is our little chip here. Now I think this is just really stinking cute, you guys. But I want to do the same kind of thing with it. I want to block off a little bit of the bottom. So, well, let me think about this for just a second. No, you know what? I think I'm going to block off the top. I think I'm going to do the opposite of what I did on the main surface. So I'm just going to go from one side to the other because I'm wanting to do both sides.
Okay.
Okay, that's why. She's asking why I'm wrapping it around. So now I have that washi tape in place, and so I'm just going to secure that down. And I'm grabbing our mini buffalo plaid. Now this comes in a big 18 by 18 for its normal size, but I don't want to fight with it, so I'm just gonna do a I'm gonna actually cut it, you guys. Did you know you could do that? You can cut your surface or your transfers. And normally I would say when you're cutting, don't cut on your pattern. But for the purpose of this one, you can absolutely, but I'm making sure that I'm cutting as close to the actual image as possible, so that I'm not wasting anything on that. So here is our surface here. And here is this transfer. Now I do want to take the time to write with a magic Sharpie marker on the back. And you can write anything. I'm just putting a B for back on there. And then I'm going to pull this off.
It's magic.
It's magic. She thinks she's laughing at me, you guys. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with my washi tape that was there. And I kind of want, Amberly, it's so hard to figure out what I want.
Just go for it.
Just go for it?
Just go for it.
Just slap it down, she says. Okay. So now I'm going to take this backer sheet and I'm actually going to kind of set it here so that it's not sticking to my table. But I want to make sure it's secured down. And then the other day I used one of our singles packets that come in. You can buy some of the singles packets, and then you also get this in your Chalk Couture shipment every month. There's a couple different colors that come, but this one I used and I put it, sorry, our puppy is barking. I put it in a baggie trying to preserve it, and let's see how it does. This is the Shimmer Spruce. So I'm just going to put a little bit out in this color tray because a little bit goes a long way. And then I'm going to use our mini squeegee and I'm going to load up this squeegee with just the tiniest bit. You guys, a little goes a long way. And I'm just going to cover up my image on my transfer. And don't worry if you get too much on there. Just be careful you don't get it off the edge. And then once I have it all covered up where I want it, I'm going to take that and I'm going to squeegee off all that extra, put it back in my tray so that I can use it for the rest of this project or possibly another project. And then you guys, I'm going to peel this up. And ta-da! That is so cool. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love that. You're gonna wash it. Amberly's gonna go and be my washer girl. And she's gonna wash that for me while I set this aside to let it dry. And now I'm gonna check on my board. I'm gonna see how dry this is. It's pretty dry. I'm gonna flip it over. I want to now use this and I'm gonna paint this other side. Load up my brush and I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did on the other side over here. So let's get that done. Okay. Oh, she's barking at my other dog, apparently. We got her to be a partner for our companion, I guess, for our bloodhound. So he lost his companion a couple weeks ago, and so we went searching for a new companion for him.
6 weeks ago.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this top one right here. It says holiday calories don't count. Let's hope that's true. I love that idea. And it has a really cute mug here that has some whipped cream on the top. It could be a coffee in there. It could be hot cocoa. I think really whatever you would like. Apple cider. I don't know if apple cider really goes with
Whipped cream.
With whipped cream, but you know, it could be whatever. And so I'm just gonna actually put a number 1 on the back here, and I'm putting a number 1 on the front side here. And that way I know that they coordinate together. The reason I'm doing that, you guys, is because our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times, depending on the usage and how you wash them up and store them and all those things. Which is great because that means now I can put this on this project here. I could take it and put it on a shirt if I wanted to. I could take it and I could put it on one of our mini tags. Look how great that fits, right? How cute would this be with a gift card to a local coffee shop, or actually on a mug filled with goodies, on a cookie package? So many ideas. This is really a cute one, but you could use this 8 to 12 times. And so why not save it so that it is ready to go for the next time? And then on this one, I want to just write something that will let me know what it goes to when we wash them up, because sometimes I use multiple transfers all at the same time. And then my washer person is trying to figure out what backer sheet goes to what. But you do this because you want to make sure when you put your transfers back on your backer sheets to either store them or keep them for the next time, that you want to make sure that you put it on the right side, because in the wrong lighting, you can't tell the difference between the right side and the wrong side. And then you will possibly have it stick like a sticker on the wrong side. And you don't want to do that. So
Happened to me before.
it has happened to the best of us. It is the truth. Okay. This is still a little tacky, and I'm sure this is not dry yet either. Yeah, that is not dry. So we're going to give that just another, Amberly, will you kind of fan that with the backer sheet there? I think this is probably dry enough that I could turn it over, and I'm going to go ahead and take this transfer here, and I'm going to pull that up lightly, and normally I would fuzz it. But I'm just going to go ahead and go for it right now. And I'm going to put this down on here. And I think I want to have it offset. I'm not planning on doing the mug on this. Actually, I'm just going to do, well, yeah. No, I'm not going to do the mug on this. I'm just going to do this. And then I wanted to take and do, I think I want to do this one here. I'm going to use the pomegranate on this. I think that'll be pretty.
You still.
Okay.
Next one you do, you should use the purple.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like
on the fall one that you
I'm
do.
thinking what I want to do here, and I think I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind on this. Can I have you?
Green.
No.
Greens.
No. Can I have you run into the other room and go get my shimmer gold for me? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys get these 3 ounce, you want to save the foam piece that comes in the top. So this is that shimmer spruce, which I'm kind of feeling like a silly because I have it right here, already ready. Okay, can you go get that gold for me really, really quick? Okay, I'm gonna use the shimmer spruce on this. I've just decided it's, sometimes when I'm crafting, I don't have all my ideas together yet. So, okay, so there's that shimmer spruce, and that is going to be so cute. So you go put the paste on, and then you just lightly take it off, and then you pull this up, and ta-da, you guys, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is dry now, so I'm gonna take this washi tape off and show you guys how cute this turned out. Look at how cute that is. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit and dry, and I'm gonna turn this one over, and actually I think I'm gonna keep it up like this, and Amberly's gonna come back and she's gonna have the shimmer gold. I'm gonna put this cute mug right in the middle here.
The yellow jackets are trying to eat me.
Okay.
I don't know which one it is, but both of them look like it.
Okay, so we have the shimmer gold here.
Oh, that is.
So I'm gonna use the shimmer gold, and
The yellow jackets were trying to get me.
I'm gonna need that mini buffalo plaid here pretty quick. Do you have it ready to go?
Oh, yeah, it's trying.
Can you get it dried up? Yeah. Okay, so here is the shimmer gold. This is a really pretty color, a really, really pretty color. So I'm just gonna pull that up, and look at that, you guys. How cute is that? So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside, and my washer girl will wash that here in just a second for me, and I'm gonna close up my gold until I'm ready to use it again. Okay. Let that set and dry.
Oh, I like the cocoa.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Turned out really cute. Okay. So we're going to, we're fanning. Okay, so drop in the comments, how about we do some really fun things and decorate up this live video, and let's see some emojis that are Christmas themed. Put in there, what is your favorite Christmas themed emoji? Let's see those in the comments. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to just turn it over, and just to make sure I don't mess that up, I'm going to be very careful and just plop that down. Okay.
Mom, you should have them describe a Christmas movie with emojis.
A Christmas movie with emojis? Well, maybe not this time. Maybe on the next.
Good idea though, right?
It is a very good idea. It's fun. Okay, so I'm just going to put this mini buffalo plaid back on there, and I'm going to grab that spruce, and I'm just going to, again, just the same, we're going to cover up that transfer image, and then just scrape off the extra with the squeegee, and then put it back on the little color mat here and pull that up, and just like that, we have it done. And this side is still okay, so we're good, you guys. We are golden. Okay, so now we're gonna let this dry, and while this is drying, we're gonna turn this other one over. And now this is dry here, so, oh my goodness, if I'm in frame, this is dry here. So I'm ready to go ahead and chalk this side up. So now what I wanted to do is I am going to work on doing pumpkin everything on the bottom here. And I'm going to, after I do the pumpkin everything, I'm going to do the top part in I Love. I think that would be really, really cute. So we'll just do the pumpkin everything in the gold, the shimmer gold here. And we do have a shimmer copper, which actually would be really, really cute for this as well. That would be a really cute color for a pumpkin themed. So you just, I mean, this is so easy, you guys. Anyone really could do it. You're just covering up your image and then taking it off. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up and show you guys this cute design so far. Look at how cute that is. I'm in love. I think it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. I'm gonna come over here and grab this cute little tag. I'm gonna try to move that out of the way a little bit. Okay, now this one came with this really cute pumpkin and the leaves and the scroll. And so that's what I'm going to put on this tag down here. I probably am not going to get the whole pumpkin leaves and everything, but I'll get most of it. So I'm gonna work on the pumpkin first on this, and then get the little bit of the leaf in there. So I could use my washi tape, and I could tape off the sections I want to make sure I don't get, but I'm just going to be really careful with how I'm doing it. Just put a little bit right there, and then squeegee off the extra, put it back in my jar, close that up. I'm going to use this spruce here and just do just a little bit of the squigglies that go along with the pumpkin. And we do have like the multi-tool and stuff that could have probably made that a little bit easier, but I'm just going with it. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. Look at that, you guys. How cute is that? It's simple, it's cute. Okay, so now let's just kind of move these aside, let them dry a little bit. Let's get a little fanning action going on here with this pumpkin. Okay. I'm gonna step on over to the next part because I think it's just, we're just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna take this here and just kind of place it over, and nope, 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 nope. Not quite yet.
Are you done with your video? No.
Okay. I love, And then it'll say pumpkin everything. And that is definitely a statement that runs true for me. I do love pumpkin everything. Okay. Sometimes though, when you're doing these projects, you do have to kind of work with things a little bit, but okay. I think that's in a good placement, so we're gonna go for that. And I'm gonna use that shimmer spruce again. I love the idea of just taking a couple of colors that you think look really good together and just running with those colors. Okay, so I'm gonna just take that and squeegee off all that extra, put it back in my jar. Daisy has very sharp little claws or nails, I should say, not necessarily claws. And she does not realize that she's hurting people. So we've been trying to get her to realize that. Okay, oh my heavens, this is so cute. Okay, look at that, you guys. How cute is that? Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside again. And now, what do I want to do? I want to take, and I think I want to grab this and I think I'm just going to do one. I think I'm just going to do the one and just add a little bit of these leaves right here. I think it needs a little something. Okay. And now I've really used this transfer up really good. Okay. So I'm gonna put this over here for my washer girl and share with you guys how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pull off this washi tape. Now this is placement tape. We do sell it at Chalk Couture, and it's like washi tape, but it's perfect for these projects. And so I absolutely love it. Okay, so right now, if you guys are in your local craft stores and such, there is some tape or some accessories out there that coordinate perfectly with this new shimmer spruce color. So I found this baker's twine at a local store here in Oregon, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick bow. So I'm just going to take my fingers, spread them apart here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Wait just a second. I think I'm going to add some jute to that, because why not? It just seems like it fits perfect. I'm going to add some jute. So I'm going to put these two together. That's what I'm going to do. Put those two together, and I'm going to leave a tail, okay? And then I'm just going to spread my fingers apart and wrap it around about 3 times, and then come out the other side with those and make my tails about the same. Okay, so now I end up with something like this. Okay, and so I'm going to take that and I'm going to pinch it in the center of my circle and then just kind of hold it with my fingers, and I'm going to take my baker's twine and make a loop, and then I'm going to slide this in. Now you could definitely get someone to help you out, give you some extra fingers to help, but I've done this so many times that I'm practically a pro. So just before you really pull tight on that, just make sure that you have a pretty even amount on both of the bow on both sides. And then once you feel pretty good about that, just give it a really good tug. And then I like to give it even another knot here just to make sure it's really in place. And then I'll take all of my ends and pull them all down together. And then I like to cut them pretty close to the same size. You can always make each one a little different. It's really up to you. It's your bow. You can spread these apart. You can make them all sit together however you want, but this is how it ends up turning out. How cute is that? Okay, so now I'm gonna take all of this and we're gonna put this together and make this really, really cute. So when I am ready to do Christmas and the Christmas holiday, I can go this way with it, and I'm gonna put this right here like that and add this cute bow right to it. And this would be so cute on a coffee bar, in a tiered tray if it has enough space in there. This could be really, really cute sitting there give it as a gift with a cute mug that correlates with it. So this is really 2 for 1 on this project. But for tonight, I'm gonna turn it over and I'm actually going to do it on this side here. And I'm gonna do it with this cute little pumpkin and add that here. So I'm gonna grab my twine and I'm gonna go through, I probably will, I think I wanna pinch this in half, make a longer string. And then I'm gonna go through this bigger one here. And then go through my smaller one, maybe. And there we go. And then I'm gonna cut this where I can send these 2 ends, the cut ends, and send them through the loop here, and then kind of pull that tight, okay? And once it's pulled pretty tight where I want it, now I'm gonna spread those apart, and now I'm gonna add my bow and then tie that bow onto the project. Now at this point you can add, you can get, like we have little paint pens that you can use to chalk on here a to and a from. If this is going to be a gift for somebody, you could put this, again, coffee bar. I think that's a really cute idea. Who doesn't love pumpkin everything with their coffee? If you're like not sold on where the placement is, you could always grab it and change it up. I did this so that it could be changed when the season changes. So place it where you want it, play around with it. If you're not happy with your design, that's the great thing about crafting, is we have the ability to change things up, make it the way we want it. So we can take this and we can totally move it. Let's say we decided we didn't like it there, we want to do it down here instead. So we can take and do the same thing, put this through here and tie it down a little lower, make sure that everybody can see it's a cutting board. So that's up to you, what you want to do. You could also make this a squatty tag and cut the tag down, make the tag smaller. And if you don't know how to do that, I did just do a really cute project with the club transfer of the month. And so I just did that, and I cut down the tag and added some cherries to that. So you could definitely check that video out, and that will walk you through the steps of how to do that. But anyways, the sky's the limit on this, you guys. I think it's a really, really cute project. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Would you give it as a gift? Would you put it in your coffee bar? Where would you put this? I just love these sentiments. I think they're really, really cute. I love the new shimmer spruce, one of my absolute favorites for the season. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you'd hit that share button, like, subscribe, all the things, I would greatly appreciate it. And look for the links down below. I will be adding those in, and you guys can get your hands on all the products to make these really cute projects. Just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.